Happy Friday, guys. Welcome back to Tech Insights with Dylan White. As always, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for taking the time out of your Friday to come chop it up with me. In this video, we're going to dive into the week that was had and the week that's coming up and do another weekend review with Dylan White. So, as always, Dylan White, I'm your pathway coach to Microsoft technology and solutions. So, again, hopefully you guys have enjoyed your week. It's been an interesting one for me. As you can see, day 3 of the hoodie is out. We're just going to keep wearing it until I don't get cold. Not persistent semi cold. So what have I done this week? It's been a week full of product marketing. We've done tons of sales calls. I think I did 25 this week, so it wasn't actually that bad, but a lot of escalations. So in my role as Director of Solutions Engineering, I get the role to try to solve things and solutions, whether that is the deal solving, whether that is on the delivery side, and maybe things are going left, right, or center. Just making the decisions on where things go, how things get solved, and trying to find solutions. I'm not a very big believe things as problems kind of guy. I like to tap things head on. So that's where I've been at the last one. So again, for you guys, in the weekend review videos, I like to just let the knowledge flow and kind of dive into what we do from a solutions engineer standpoint. I kind of told you guys over the last couple months and almost 2 years now that as a pre-sales engineer, solutions architect, whatever you want to call it, your day will never be the same. It just won't. There may be pillars of jobs that you do, whether it is demos, whether it is customer calls, whether it is test demos, whether it is product development, product engineering, whatever you want to call that, whether it is customer reviews and customer support. There's all kinds of molds. And then you also will have conference support. It's a never-ending kind of thing. So, but when you move into kind of management side, there becomes a whole nother layer. It usually involves a lot of red tape, a lot of politicals, and it just gets more and more muddy and interesting. And that brings me here. I get to talk to you guys about it. I still believe pre-sales is the best role in all tech sales. As sales engineers, we get to touch technology that some people never do. This week alone, I've been in the Dynamics 365 from Microsoft. I've talked about Microsoft SharePoint, Microsoft Fabric. As always, Microsoft Security is always my everyday. But I've also talked about Qualys and their capabilities. I've talked about Wiz. I've talked about Palo Alto, firewalls, and SASE, and all kinds of fun things. I've also talked about GRC, governance, risk compliance, everything in between. I've gotten to publish my first job description and get to see that go up live on Monday. So super excited about that one as well because it'll sit on my team. So if you want to come work with me at KMicro, I'd be glad to take a look at your resume or LinkedIn to see if you'd be a great fit. We are looking for US only and preferably somewhere in the US Central to East region. Just from a proximity standpoint, it makes a lot of sense for the team. That position will be around Microsoft security only. So hopefully that sounds good. Let me know. So beyond the job description, beyond all that fun stuff, and there is the day-to-day grind of just getting scopes of works out. I've written tons of them this week, reviewing scope of works. I had a couple escalation calls from deals that went awry. So when those happen, right, we end up having customer calls and we talk through them and we try to understand, is it an engineering issue? Is it a product issue? Is it a current issue, right? What's going on? Is it a customer environment? So there's just lots of different moving pieces, things in roadblocks you run into and you try to move out of the way. So with that being said, in the week coming up, have a trip for work going to our Great Northern Patriot border, which is Canada. So excited to go back to Canada and get in front of some partners that we have and get in front of the team and also have some internal conversations and just do some leadership meetings. It'd be great. So have that week coming up, but then more calls. But I'm also going to do a lot of product marketing in between. I'm also hoping next week to take some time to get just my end of year planning done and work on some stuff for Path. So if you guys have any questions about any of that, as always, thank you guys for spending the gift of today with me and getting to spend a little bit of that present with me, right? The present that we have, that's today, and the gift of tomorrow of getting to come back and learn about how I go through developing a product one pager. So I'll dive into what kind of goes into that and what I can build for that tomorrow. So stick around. I'll see you guys then. Embrace the history of what happened in the week behind us.